following breaking news from Iran. The Pentagon confirms 10 United States Navy personnel are free after being held by Iran's Revolutionary Guard. Iranian state TV shows the 9 men and 1 woman detained overnight on an Iranian base in the Persian Gulf.
The American sailors had drifted into Iranian waters en route from Kuwait to Bahrain because of mechanical problems. They were taken to Iran's Farsi island. David Martin is at the Pentagon. David, good morning.
Good morning. The 10 sailors were picked up and flown by helicopter to a U.S. military base where they will be debriefed to get their account of what happened. The Pentagon says there are no indications they were harmed during their time in Iranian hands. 2 small Navy boats similar to the ones here were en route from Kuwait to Bahrain when U.S. officials say they suffered a mechanical breakdown. The boats drifted into Iranian waters, and 10 U.S. sailors were taken into custody and held overnight at an Iranian base on the island of Farsi. Speaking on state TV, the naval chief for the Iranian Revolutionary Guard said the American vessels were engaged in unprofessional acts before being picked up, and the sailors were taken into custody without much resistance.
Some of the only people in America who were
Any mention of the detainment was left out of President Obama's State of the Union address as U.S. officials worked to confirm the status of the crew. On Tuesday, Secretary of State John Kerry spoke directly with his Iranian counterpart and was personally assured the sailors would be well treated.
We've received assurances from the Iranians, both that our sailors are safe, and we've also most importantly received assurances that they will be allowed to continue their journey promptly.
The sailors were on board Navy riverine command boats, which do not normally carry sensitive equipment. The incident comes 2 weeks after Iranian Revolutionary Guard ships fired off rockets within a mile of the American aircraft carrier Harry S. Truman as it entered the Persian Gulf. The rockets were aimed away from the ship, but the incident drew a strong protest from the U.S. The Navy will now conduct an investigation, but the U.S. seems intent on getting this incident behind them as quickly as possible. Defense Secretary Carter released a statement saying, "We appreciate the timely way in which this situation was resolved." Gail?
All right. Thank you, David.